I gotta do this first. You look weird sitting there waiting. It's like, somebody can talk. What is he gonna talk? Hello. Is there anybody out there?
There's some.
Life in Northern Town. That's Michelle and Cora and Terry.
We need to put it up there.
Hold on a second.
Hold on.
Kevin's got to switch it to the TV.
It's okay.
He can't see. Hi, Heidi.
I was kind of hoping I could see.
He's got to switch it to the TV so we can see.
But Kevin's
bigger.
blind.
Yeah. He told me, oh, I can see it.
Yeah, I'll read it for you.
Yeah.
But you got it so far away.
Well, I'm waiting for you to switch it to the TV, ding dong head.
Chill.
Michelle, I need your hockey stick. Okay. Now I could do it the way I normally do it.
How do you? There you are. You're on TV. Chill out. Chill out.
I'm gonna chill you out.
Mellow.
Okay, so we got Michelle, we got Cora, we got Terry, and we got Heidi. So.
We got questions.
Yeah, we need some advice. Thank you, Michelle.
I'll remember that.
Hey, Michelle's always been on my side. Come on. Michelle's always been Team Val. Okay. We have questions. As you guys, laugh out loud, as you guys may have known or may have heard, we got some bad information about the house next door. It did not sell for $77. It sold for $58. And we were not real impressed with the realtor that came here the other day. Hi, Katie.
Hiya.
Hi, Kaya. So, yeah, we were not real impressed with the realtor that came here the other day. So we decided to call the realtor that sold the house next door. And he came here yesterday. And he went through the house and everything. And he called us today. And now I'll let Kevin take over from there.
Really? All right. So here's the story. So far as we understand it. He came over yesterday and looked at the house. He kind of felt that it was probably in better shape than the next door neighbor. It had features that that house didn't have. And he said that he thinks that he could list it at 65. But it wouldn't sell for 65. It would probably sell for closer to what the neighbor got, probably 58, maybe as much as 62, which I've seen placed on some websites that the value of the house was set at 62, which would be a profit for us, but we can't buy the house that we want, and there's no way we can get a loan because my credit is too bad, and
we don't want a loan anyway because we don't want a bill.
Yeah, we don't want. We own this house. We want to be comfortable in our old age. But so the question, we almost automatically said, well, then we can't do it. But I'm thinking, well,
we don't have to get that particular house.
Yeah, there are properties in town that are as low as 40,000.
Right. Now, we could, part of the reason, well, there's two reasons really we wanted to sell this house. One is it is very difficult to get in and out of. You cannot get a lawnmower into the backyard. So that's part of a reason, The driveway's not large enough to park more than one vehicle.
It's a
You
lot of
can't
work.
get a car into the garage itself. So those are all
Unless I buy a smart car,
cons.
then I can get in.
So getting a house on flat property with more parking, so we don't get in trouble in the winter, because as you all know, we got Sarah and Ian moving in with us, and we need a bigger house in general. So yeah, they could move in here and then eventually get their own place, yada yada yada. Yeah, Kaya says we need a different house. So we don't get in, say we get 62. Say, worst case scenario, say we get 58. Okay? The house we want is 64. We can't get that. We understand that. But there are other properties that are duplexes that have a lot more parking that we can get. And then we can still live together, but still have our separate spaces. So, go for it. You have to fix the garage roof before you can sell it. No, with this realtor, he told us a lot of different things. We don't have to fix the garage roof before we sell it. We don't have to replastic the greenhouse. Sarah even suggested us taking down the greenhouse and taking it with us. So that's a possibility too. So, he does recommend us cleaning up the backyard a little bit. We can do that, but we don't have to replace this roof.
Yeah, it was messed up when we bought it.
It was. And a duplex would be great, Kaya, because, then we're still living together, but we still have our separate spaces. So if I get on her nerves, which, I will, she could go to her place, or she could tell me, hey, get the heck out of here, go home, and I just need to walk to my own place. So,
and annoy me.
Yeah, and then he could go next door to
Next
Sarah's. So, yeah, it would be ideal to get that Victorian. It is beautiful. We love it.
It would be perfect.
It would be perfect for everything we want. Some of the duplexes we're looking at aren't as nice, but and they need more work. Have the realtor show you everything that meets your requirements. Well, as soon as we make the decision on if that's what we're going to do, then yeah, we will go through with all of that. Yes, we will have another rental, but we're not going to charge Sarah right away until she gets on her feet. Once she moves up here. So she could be in the duplex with us. And then when she starts making money and gets on her feet, then we'll have another rental. We are, I don't know if we told you guys this. Hey, Sarah, about to clock in for work, so just popping in real quick. Well, you'll have to go back and watch this. Have no fear, the lizard is here. Hello, lizard.
Wow,
Jay-Z Crazy just got here. Get that haunted looking Victorian. We would love to, but the problem is this house isn't as much. We got some bad information. The house next door did not sell for what we thought it sold for, or what we were told it sold for. And our house isn't going to sell for enough to get that Victorian.
Don't trust realtor.com.
Yeah. Hey, Jamie. So, yeah. So we can't... we can't do it the way we wanted to do it, but if we can't get that haunted-looking Victorian Jay-Z, then we are still looking at selling this and getting some sort of duplex.
Yeah.
You don't trust the internet. Never trust the internet. We're not talking about that right now, Jamie. We got something we're trying to talk about and figure things out. So that's what we're kind of trying to figure out. Do we still go through with selling this house? Do we look for a duplex? Do we do we move into the apartment and stuff ourselves all in there for a little while and save some money and, you know, get that house?
Yeah, I know. I do need work area, but right now, we were kind of hoping that we were going to sell this house, buy the other, and have money left over to take care of other things. But
What are your questions, Lee? How long is the little house rented?
here,
They've signed a year's contract. I would sell the tenants for that Victorian. Okay, time to scare the kitties. Okay, Sarah, have a good day at work, and call me when you get home, and we'll discuss what's going on. How quick did he predict a sale on your house? Did he say?
no, he didn't. But the house next door took 6 months. So, and they started at 80,000, and this is what he said. Houses go for what they go for. They had it at 80,000, and then they dropped it down to 70,000. Then they dropped it down to 60,000, and it wasn't until they dropped it down to 59 that they started having anybody even
Looking at
it. So that
I know the stairs at the apartment would kill me. So the ideal thing would be to move right into a duplex where I don't have to go up and down stairs.
And we've looked at a couple, and
Actually, Kaya, he said that that's not a problem selling with the snow.
People are just used to it out here.
They're just used to it out here, so that's not a problem at all, he said. Yes, with my track record of falling. Stairs 900, Valerie 0. Exactly. So, ideally, it would be best for us to sell this and go right into whatever it is we're going to buy.
Yeah.
So, if we make the decision that we're going to put this on the market, then we're going to be talking with Matt, the realtor's name is Matt. Then we would be talking to him right away to trying to find something that is ideal for us.
Yeah.
If you do sell and buy another place, make sure it's something you love. Don't settle for any house, because then you won't be happy within the end. That is true, but we can pretty much make any house look the way we want it to look and be happy with it, as long as there's several things. A bedroom on the ground floor for me. As long as I don't have to keep going up and down stairs, I'm good. So we can make the house look the way we want it to look. Yes, that is another thing. We want flat. Coming up and down these stairs at this house, Tanya knows,
We've all fallen.
Amber knows, we've all fallen. I've fallen going down. Kevin's fallen coming up. I've fallen all the time, Hey, Savage Hulk, is that you, Greg? What advice did you need? I just got home. It's about selling the house and whatnot. No slanty yards. Is there any other property you are interested in besides the Victorian? There's a few that we've been looking at.
Nothing as good.
Nothing as good, but stuff that, we would be, that would need work, but we could do it.
Yeah.
So, and between Sarah and Kevin and I, we're all creative, and, Sarah and Kevin can do the physical work because he won't let me do a darn thing anymore. So Stairs are dangerous. Yes. Especially the stairs here because they're broken. I say put it up for sale. Move into your already owned apartments for now, at least until the house becomes available. That way you would have more space for all you until you get the house sold. Huh? Put the house up. Move into your already owned apartments for now, at least until the house becomes available. What house? The house with the apartments? Oh, no, we don't want to. That house is not big enough for us all. That house is not big enough for us all.
Which one are we talking about?
She's talking about the rental house on the property with the walk up.
Oh. The walk-up. Yeah, that's just a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, that's just a 2-bedroom.
It's we only do 1-year leases.
Yeah, and they'll probably stay. So,
Yeah.
and we don't want to live with our tenants. No offense to any of our tenants. We don't want to live with our tenants. We are trying to buy the Brown apartments next door. So that is something else we are looking at. So that'll also bring in more income.
Yeah.
So
we were hoping to make a bit of a profit from this house.
Yeah.
So that we could easily buy that house and restore it.
As long as it's easy to get into. Having been to your current house, I'd sell and find one flat ground because you're not getting any younger. Well, on you. And flat ground would be safer for you guys. Add something you like. I can't read that because you're in the way. And something you like becomes available. The house with the apartment. Sorry, it's hard typing via. It's hard talking via typing. Sorry, lost my internet for a little bit. So what did I miss? I thought the apartment house was leased for a year. It is leased for a year, and we're not going to stay in the apartments for a year. Period. I know it's not, but it's better than those stairs. I didn't mean it in a bad way. I know, Amber, I'm teasing you. Yeah, we're not gonna. If we sell this and move over there, we're not gonna stay there long. Because there are, how many did we say we would actually be interested in that you saw?
There's 3 of them that we've looked at that are possible, but again, they're just duplexes. One of them is actually a 3-story for.
Stop trying to cause trouble, Lee.
For like $40,000, but it's in serious disarray. I would have to put a lot of work into it, but if we only paid $40,000, we'd end up with like 25 to work with. But you know, it's just scary. You know, we're putting our house up for sale with nowhere to go at this point.
We do. We have the 2nd floor apartment we could go to.
So we have to leave that open then for now.
Yeah.
So, and it could be open for 6 months. And right now it's killing us financially for that to be.
Right. But we also have what we're working on with the Brown buildings. If they come back to us and say, yes, we'll accept your offer, and we go in there, because we're not allowed to go in and look at it. So if we go in there and the ground floor is inhabitable, which it probably is not, I'm going to say, because it probably has, it had frozen pipes, probably, and stuff like that.
Who knows what's happened?
But if the ground floor is inhabitable, we can just move into the ground floor until we fix that whole thing up.
So, but regardless, that's going to be a lot of work for me.
And Sarah, because that's, Sarah's going to be helping him.
I already have people who want to move into the other buildings. So.
No, we cannot see them before we buy them because it's city owned and they don't have time to show people
They're lazy.
their buildings. They have so many buildings. They own so many buildings that are unoccupied here, and they're just like, make us an offer.
Yeah, that's basically all they're saying. So we're gonna make them a really, 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 really low offer, and then go from there. See how.
We did that, Lee. We made an extremely low offer, and one of two things will happen. They'll either accept our offer or it will now go up for auction if they've had other people interested in it. They have so many vacant buildings in this town that I do not believe they've had interest in it. I don't think the back taxes will have to be paid.
I don't. Yeah.
We just start paying taxes from when we buy it.
Yeah, I won't pay back taxes. If that's going to be a stipulation for them, we're not going to do it because
Yeah.
you know they could sit on it forever if they want that. Just paying the taxes on it for this year is going to be enough to
Yeah.
murder us. But
So
it's about $3,000.
yeah, they don't. That's not the way they're doing it. They just want somebody to take it and start paying the taxes on it at this point. They're not worried about the back taxes at this point. That's just the way they do it. They don't have time, they say, to take people around. They did not say anything to us about paying back taxes. They just said make an offer.
Yes, and they may just take our offer or put it up for auction, and they can't auction something off with a lien on it. It's like that. So should we do it? The real estate agent's waiting.
Have you ever looked in the windows at the Brown house? And?
I mean, it looks like an apartment. I mean, it has some broken windows, which is going to be an issue. The first things we need to fix. The doors are padlocked, so we would. I don't know how to get in. Broken windows are on the second floor.
So let's do
way.
it this way. Who all thinks we should put our house on the market? Let's do that first. Where'd everybody go?
Run away!
Nobody wants to answer now.
Terry says too risky.
Market. Anybody else? Heidi doesn't know. Michelle, you still here? What do you think? You didn't hear the whole plan. Okay.
We're buying the Clown Motel.
Is Michelle still here? What do you think, Michelle? We need to discuss. Okay, I'll call you. Big decision. What does Megan think you should do? Hello, Dawn. Megan thinks we should sell this house because she knows how difficult it is to get in and out of. You don't think we should sell this house, Lee? No to the clowns. Oh, okay.
Oh, we're still there. Darn, I wanted the Clown Motel. It's supposed to be haunted. It's got right next to a great cemetery. Who could ask for more?
All right. So,
All right.
Well, I got to call Michelle, I guess.
Yeah. And yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's going to be any risk in putting it up for. Do we have to pay to just list it, and just if it doesn't sell for what we want, we pull it? What are those?
Well,
risks?
we'll have to ask Matt that.
Yeah, because.
So, all right, guys. Well, that's what we needed advice on.
Kevin.
Picks up the house, so it'll probably sell fast.
This is what we were thinking, but I don't know. We'll see.
Good luck in any decision you make. Thank you. I'll say this, at least you have the apartments to fall to if it doesn't go fast. Exactly. Hard decision. You don't have to accept offers you don't want, so not too much risk. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But either way, even if it goes for 58, we're still making money off of it, but not as much as we'd like to. So, but we'll see. We'll see. We're still, like Michelle, I'll call you and we'll talk. So, but
yeah, I can do. That's easy enough. I just have to rent a brush hog or one of those brush mowers.
Yeah,
it's pretty high right now before it snows. I should probably rent it for like $40-50. I could do that, and then I have to dump all that, just clean that up. But the garage is every time it rains, it's soaking wet inside the garage. So.
But this realtor told us, we just tell them that, be honest and say, "Yay, a Lee run! Woo!"
That's right.
So, I love dump runs. So, all right, guys. As is, exactly. So, but we're going to go and, Cora, check your messages. I'm going to be sending you a message. And, Michelle, I'm going to call you. So, we're going to go for now and back to painting. Wait a minute before you start painting. I'm going to call you. I'm going to send you a message. You could install a water slide where the steps are. Great selling point. Bye, all. I have to get ready for students. Okay, Kaya, have a great day. I know you love that Victorian. Yes, we do. It's still on the market, by the way. Which he told us it just went on the market, and it's been on the market for over 75 days.
Yeah, we weren't happy with the first guy, so. And I see why it's not selling. I mean, it's a beautiful Victorian, and if someone wanted just to buy themselves a home, it's not a home, it's a duplex.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it was turned into a duplex. It could be turned back into a home.
But it's going to cost money for someone to do that.
And that's exactly what we're looking for. And so... Yep.
So, yes, I know the more we put into it, the more we're going to get out of it. But that's not necessarily true in this area.
Well, we don't know what the economy is going to be like, immediately.
Yeah.
The first guy said, you have to sell now because we're going to go into a recession. We don't know if that's true or not, but... So we want to sell because we want that house, and we want to be able to have people stay.
So
as comfortable as this couch is.
Anyway, guys, we really gonna go. So I'll try and go live tonight again. If we know anything, just ignore him, Lee. How much needs to be fixed on the Victorian? It's move-in ready.
It's fine. It's great. It had new furnace in the basement. It even had a hookup for a generator if power went out. All you would have to do is plug it into the side of the house.
Yeah.
It was set up for that very reason. And that was something I was planning on doing at this house. But I already have that. That's great.
The only thing that would really need to be done is the floor in the attic, because they don't have a floor. They just have blue styrofoam down for insulation. And if Ian was going to make that his little area, then we would have to put flooring down at some point. So, but nothing we couldn't do. I know, right? So,
Yeah, I know.
but anyway, I'll try and go on later tonight. If we know anything, I'll update you guys. But that's about it for now. So we're going to go, and we'll catch all you guys later. Thank you for all the advice, guys. And Cora, check your Facebook messages. And Michelle, I'll be calling you, if it's okay, very shortly. I would put your current house up for sale right away. The sooner the better. But that's just me. You've got apartments if need be. Exactly. Back to my house. Deep clean. Yay. Okay. Yes. Okay, guys. I'll catch y'all later. We love you all so much. Thanks for being here. Peace out.